Welcome everybody to the Front Page Podcast. I'm Blake.
I'm Ryan.
And we apologize for not getting this video up on Monday. We were kind of busy on Monday, but we're getting the video up early today on Tuesday. We've got at least three current events that we're going to talk about, news stories I guess, and then we might talk about a random thing, just we might come up with some subject to talk about. So the first news story that we're going to talk about is yesterday the United States government saying that marijuana kills cancer cells. So yesterday, probably at around like 3 p.m., the United States government confirmed that marijuana can kill cancer cells after the drug did so in tests on mice and rats, according to the National Cancer Institute. I mean, they're just telling us old news, really.
Everybody kind of already had that idea that
Yeah.
at least it helps with cancer treatment and stuff. It is a form of cancer treatment. And
Yeah, they give it to people who have lung cancer.
I think it's pretty stupid how, first of all, just people. This is another. This kind of has something to do with the article, but how people think marijuana has is only good. But there is probably some bad stuff with it too.
Yeah, there's some bad stuff. You get more tar with it, I believe, than regular cigarettes. But
yeah,
overall, it's better for you than cigarettes.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
But that's finally good that they're starting to admit that. Oh, hey, this isn't the worst thing ever.
Yeah, this isn't worse than alcohol or cigarettes.
It's definitely better than alcohol and cigarettes for you.
Yeah.
Definitely is, but...
it's like the many medicinal benefits of marijuana. There's so much. I'm just gonna name a few. It helps with cancer. It can help with depression. Can get you motivated. Can help with eating disorders. Meaning with this particular eating disorder that I'm talking about. Meaning you don't eat enough food. Like you don't have the urge to eat as much food as you really need to. Marijuana, when you think about it, it's really... we've been using it for thousands of years as cures, or at least treatments, for pain, for cancer. Not necessarily cancer,
spiritual reasons.
Yeah, spiritual reasons. Even as just recreational, I think that we should legalize it because there's so many people that smoke it recreationally and it helps them get to sleep, it helps them unwind. There's nothing wrong with smoking it recreationally or medicinally, really.
Yeah, I can agree there. Start letting people out, kind of.
Yeah, while we're talking about drugs, I'm just gonna give my stance on it, and it might not be a popular one, but this is my stance on drugs. I just think we should decriminalize it all for, users. And I think that all non-violent users that are in our jails should be immediately let out.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe not immediately, because we need to, get them used to society again. We need to get them integrated with society again. We need to rehabilitate them into society, but you get my point. We shouldn't keep non-violent drug users in jail, at least.
Yeah.
And the thing about, if the government would legalize at least marijuana, the crime rate in states that have legalized it, the crime rate has gone down. You take a look at Colorado, the crime rate's gone down. They have so much tax dollars. They voted on an amendment to their constitution or an amendment to their state's tax code, saying that the government can only take the state government can only take in so much money, and they're having to they've gone over that money limit from having marijuana legalized and taxed. The Colorado government is so rich they're having to give money back.
That's good. That's kind of something that's needed,
Yeah, you take a look at these states that have marijuana legalized recreationally and the crime rates have gone down. You know why? Because we're not throwing people in jail for smoking marijuana.
And everyone's too stoned out of their minds to go break into a house.
The thing is if you if you legalize drugs, or at least decriminalize them to the point where you could at least get away with selling them, legally, crime rates are going to go down because dealers won't exist that heavily. I mean, there'll still be dealers to sell it to, like, minors and stuff, but you won't get, like, Tommy drug dealer on the corner who has, like, a 9mm in his waist and he's going to cap you if you don't pay him.
Mm-hmm.
Because the government doesn't do that yet. I mean, we're probably not that, we're probably not far off anyways, but
Yeah. I mean, I could see marijuana being legal.
yeah, it really should be.
Mm.
Yeah, quick recap of the story. U.S. government has said something that we've known for an extremely long time.
What are they going to tell us next? Smoking marijuana does actually make you hungry.
Oh my god, what a revolutionary thought. I can't believe you. I can't even believe that you would think that that might actually be the case.
I don't know. I mean, it's possible.
What are you going to say next? The sky is blue? Well, it's not blue right now. It's black. We're recording this at like 5 in the morning.
What are you talking about, man? I didn't know the sky was blue.
Shit, neither did I. I mean, you live in Ontario, I live in Michigan. I mean, we don't see the sky that often.
Yep,
Lots of
just
snow
hide
and
out in
rain.
our mom's basements.
Yeah, we stay inside all day long, and whenever we go out, it's pouring, so I always thought the sky was gray. I always thought that the sky was gray and the ground was, like, brown or white.
like a nice, like pink grass, maybe.
Maybe they paint. Maybe the government paints the grass. Did you ever think about that?
I'm mind blown right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's the chemtrails. You know the jets. They're flying around. The cloud that comes out behind them. That's not actually like what, water vapor. No, that's it's chemtrails. They use the chemtrails to control your mind, to make sure that you don't rebel against the government, make you eat the GMOs from Monsanto.
Mm-hmm.
They make you vote insert political party here, aka the political party you don't like.
Let's get back on topic here, because can't spend too long on.
Yeah.
You just gotta keep snappy. So, anything else about the article?
Not really. Just the United States government is kind of behind the times.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely.
Alright, so the next story we got to talk about here is North and South Korea reaching I guess kind of like a peace deal or something.
You know what? It's about time.
Yeah.
I thought there was gonna be like a war or something.
I kind of thought that there was going to be something because North Korea hasn't mobilized their military this badly since the ceasefire. However long ago they signed the ceasefire. I mean, North Korea had their hovercrafts out there, like their water hovercrafts or whatever, hoverboats. They had them like right on South Korea's border. They mobilized, like, from what I heard, their entire active military, like, into the DMZ. They had like submarines deployed. They moved their missiles. And to think that all this was because South Korean soldiers stepped on a few landmines on South Korea's side. I don't really think that North Korea got on over onto the south side and put landmines. I mean,
Yeah, I don't agree. Yeah, I think they're just looking for trouble.
yeah, I think that they're both looking for any excuse possible to go to a war.
Yeah, like I mean, they both hate each other. That's obvious. It's not like they're buddies. Hey, let's go out for a milkshake.
Yeah, I mean, they do get along every now and then. I mean, they have that system where, like, once a year, like, North Korean and South Korean families can get together and see each other.
That's
I mean,
good.
that's a good system and all. They talk every now and then about a reunification. I mean, I think a reunification between the Koreas will probably happen within our lifetime. I mean,
I hope it does.
yeah, I hope it does too. I mean, there's...
But anyway, yeah, I mean, a reunification would be good. Gotta keep it.
Yeah, reunification would be good, not only for just South Korean citizens, but especially North Korean citizens.
It's just for everybody in general.
Yeah, I think that the world would do better with a Korea, reunification.
Yeah, don't gotta worry about having
North Korea nuke you.
Yep. Oh, you want to nuke us, North Korea? Well, Too bad you don't exist anymore, considering reunification.
Kim Jong-un, you're getting the fuck out of here. You're no longer welcome.
And he's gonna go hide out in some mountains like Hitler. I mean, Hitler died, right?
I mean, this whole, this, I guess, peace deal is unbelievable. Gotta get my Kim Jong-un puns in. I don't know, Kim Jong-un
Sorry, my
is
dog's-
like a man-child.
Stop talking.
I mean, he has like a short temper.
His hair's kind of fucked.
Of all the things we bitch about, it's his hair.
Yeah, at least his hair looks better than Donald Trump's.
Oh God. You know, like, we choose to bitch about his hair, not, like, human rights violations, not, how his people are unnecessarily suffering, not because he's, like, living this huge, like, rich lifestyle while his people are starving.
Mm-hmm.
We bitch about his hair. His hair, of all things to bitch about.
Yeah, his hair looks messed up. I love how in the interview, how the actor looked though, just like.
Yeah.
I
I haven't seen the interview yet, but I've seen, like, parts of it.
Oh, it's so funny. They hate us because they ain't us. Yeah, back on time.
I mean, I haven't watched the interview because I don't want to piss off the dear leader, Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, the supreme leader.
The dear supreme leader, Kim Jong-un.
Alright, but anyways, back onto the topic. We're getting pretty off topic with all this.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that they've quit.
Yeah,
They're bickering because
they've toned down on their hostilities because, man, with the stock markets lately, with
that's just
with the Russia situation, I mean, a war between the Koreas would just be bad.
easily just awful.
Yeah, I mean, not only would it just be bad for, like, the countries involved, so, like, possibly, like, definitely the United States, South Korea, North Korea, and possibly China, because China was mobilizing their military, too. Like, they were moving their military towards the North Korean border. And from what I heard, they might have even moved their military into North Korea to help protect North Korea.
Oh yeah, but easily just North Korea versus South Korea alone. South Korea would have just got smoked.
Yeah, I mean, with no assistance from the United States or China even helping North Korea, South Korea wouldn't exist if South Korea had no help.
Yep, and that's just how it is. You can't really do anything about that.
Yeah.
But at least it's all settled down. So we'll see. We'll see if they actually do go through this. All right. What do we got next on the table?
Alright, our next news story is the huge stock market thing that happened yesterday, with the Dow dropping like 1,000 points immediately at opening. China's doing shit with their markets.
Yeah, that's not good. I know China's the stock market crash in China.
Yeah,
Well,
they started devaluing their currency.
It's just
It's not going too good.
yeah. They need to get that sorted out because that's not good for the world market.
No.
You know they have a huge economy there and
Yeah.
gotta.
China's economy taking a shit wouldn't be too good.
Yeah. Same with like the U.S. Like, did the U.S. just crash as well?
Didn't completely. I mean, I can see what the Dow's at right now.
Just kind of went to shit.
The Dow closed at a 3.57% decrease, so they kind of took a shit.
Yeah, at least they didn't crash though.
I mean, it opened and then like immediately dropped like 1,000 points.
Well, no one's ready for a Great Depression number 2.
Yeah, it like opened and then immediately dropped 1,000 points within 5 minutes, and then it went up and then you know how the stock market goes. It goes up and then it crashes and it kind of goes up, stabilizes a little bit, and then it just kept on going down since about like 1. And like it closed obviously at 4 p.m. It lost like 200 points before it closed. I won't be surprised if you see it open at another sharp decrease, considering that China's stock markets did about the same thing.
Yeah. hopefully people get that situation managed. I'm not too knowledgeable. I don't remember much about the stock market. I remember learning about it a
Yeah.
little while back, but
I was watching CNN yesterday when the stock markets had originally crashed yesterday. Or I guess not really crashed, more like
mm,
kind of like just dropped a whole bunch. I mean, I guess you could sort of call it a crash. And they were talking about how in the 2008 recession, like the lowest the Dow dropped in like one day was 777 points, and it dropped 1,000 yesterday. It
jeez,
dropped 1,000 on Friday.
it's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I hope it doesn't, like hurt like government, like the government's economy. But a lot of people lost their money.
Hmm.
Yeah, I guess that's the news stories we got. You want to talk about
Yeah.
anything
Um,
random? You want to talk about a random topic or something?
I think we've said that for another video. I think we got quite a bit going on here.
Yeah,
But
we covered three news stories. I mean,
number three, that's pretty long to sit down and listen. But
yeah. So where we say goodbye. Watch our videos, subscribe. Well, I guess our video. I mean, we only have one other video, so watch our
yeah,
two videos. I mean, you've probably already watched our introduction video if you're here at the channel. Uh, yeah, we'll get an episode out tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Obviously, tomorrow's Wednesday. This is going up on Tuesday
oh, yeah,
because we were lazy bums and didn't record on
yeah,
Monday because someone went to bed at like what 10:30.
yeah.
You
It was
lazy
like
bum.
it was like 8:30 in the morning. But
Bum.
whatever.
Bum.
8:30 in the morning, but whatever, man.
Yeah.
Anyways, we should do something really fun in the comments, like, like,
But what would we
like
do? We have a small audience.
I don't know, do something fun, like I don't know, like name something awesome,
Yeah.
like you put in the comments or something. Like we should do one of those. Oh, I
But,
thought,
put in the comments what we should talk about next video. You know what? Next video is just going to be a video where we sit down and rant about something. Put in the comments what we should talk about.
you guys, or if you don't like that, put your favorite type of pizza.
Yeah,
But
that works.
that's your
Yeah.
favorite type of pizza would be more fun, but you can put
Yeah.
both if you want.
Yeah,
Just the
put
pizza
both.
one's
Yeah,
better.
put both. That works.
Your favorite type of pizza,
Yeah.
and whatever Blake said. But anyways, bye.
Yeah, thank you for watching the video. Please like the video. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We'll see you guys next